Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Annabelle Howes, filling in for Christine Wiggins, and today is Thursday, May 15th. Coming up on Cullman Today, homeowners in Bolte Crossing confront the City Council over persistent flooding problems, Heath Albright wins the GOP primary for Alabama House District 11, and Cullman Regional Airport makes a flight with a major $2.7 million expansion. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Cullman City Council has approved a major step forward for Cullman Regional Airport, greenlighting a $2.7 million hangar project as a part of a broader overhaul. The bid, awarded to Newell Park and Eliezer Construction, comes in at $2,734,670. Airport Director Ben Harrison says the new work will also include a new taxiway and rebuild of the airport's north apron, the aircraft parking area. Harrison told the council that a lot of construction is coming, and once the apron is done, all of the major pavement will have been rebuilt since 2016. In addition to airport improvements, the council approved a resolution to apply for a 2026 TAP grant to construct ADA-compliant sidewalks near 3rd Avenue Southwest and 5th Street Southwest, improving accessibility in the area. The council also approved 2 special events at Depot Park. Relay for Life, hosted by the American Cancer Society on Saturday, May 31st, and Roll Cullman, a community roller skating night hosted by Cullman Parks and Rec on Friday, May 30th. The Cullman City Council's next meeting is set for Monday, June 2nd at 7 p.m., and the public is welcome to attend. Up next, Republican Heath Albright is one step closer to representing District 11 in the Alabama House of Representatives after winning Tuesday night's special primary election. Albright defeated fellow Republican Don Fallon, earning just over 54% of the vote across both Cullman and Blount counties. Albright now advances to the special general election on Tuesday, August 26th, where he'll face Democrat Alex Braswell. In a post to his campaign page, Albright thanked voters, saying, "I'm ready to fight for our families, schools, and businesses, ensuring our community thrives while preserving the values that make Blount and Cullman counties home." Alabama Republican Party Chairman John Wall also congratulated Albright and thanked both candidates for their willingness to serve. This seat was previously held by Randall Shedd, who resigned earlier this year to join the staff of Senate President Pro Tem Garland Gudger. And to finish up our top stories, at Monday night's Cullman City Council meeting, residents of the Bolte Crossing subdivision made their voices heard, raising serious concerns about ongoing flooding in their neighborhood. Located off of Bolte Road on the city's southeast side, the subdivision has been experiencing significant drainage issues, with rainwater routinely flooding both streets and yards. Residents say the problem has persisted since they moved in. Ann Swayka, speaking on behalf of the Bolte Crossing Homeowners Association, addressed the council and submitted photos showing yards underwater and streets overwhelmed with runoff. She said the grading in the backyards was done incorrectly and shared that several landscaping companies agree it would take major rework, including new sod and drainage tile, to fix it. Another resident, Jessica Pennington, added that the home builder, Leonard Homes, had urged neighbors not to speak publicly about the issue and simply told her to wait for the yard to dry out. City engineer Erica York responded directly at the meeting, assuring residents that the city is actively involved and has made it clear to Leonard that the situation is unacceptable. She said the company has been notified that this has to be corrected immediately and they are working on it. York said the developer has already built a berm to redirect water, and the next step will be to conduct a LiDAR scan of the neighborhood's topography. The data will be compared to the original site plan to ensure lots are graded properly. Culverts are also being evaluated for adequate drainage capacity. York emphasized the city will continue working with the developer until the flooding issues are fully addressed. And those are the top stories happening in Cullman today. Coming up, West Point boys win 5A championship. Sports is next.
I'm Lieutenant Chad Whaley with the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, and it's my pleasure to announce 2 upcoming firearm familiarization classes that we'll be hosting for the general public. With springtime here and summer quickly approaching, we know just how valuable everybody's time is. Because of that, we've decided to offer 2 trainings. The first will take place on May 20th. The second will be the following Thursday on May 29th. Both classes will take place from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at our shooting range, which is located off of County Road 122. Spots will be limited, so we do ask that you register. In order to register, you can simply email me at cwhaley@cullmansheriff.org. You will receive one-on-one instruction from our deputies and firearms instructors that will teach you how to safely and effectively use and care for your firearms. From the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, we just want to say thank you for continuing to make Cullman County special, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's get an update on how our local golfers performed in Birmingham this week. This year's AHSAA State Golf Championships were held at RTJ Oxmoor Valley in Birmingham on Monday and Tuesday, and our local golfers returned home with a lot of hardware. The West Point Warriors led the way by capturing their first 5A state championship in program history, thanks in large part to stellar performances from Bailey Sutter and Rollin Sutter. Bailey finished at 10 under par to earn a low medalist honors, and Rollin finished at 5 under par to earn a spot on the all-tournament team. T.B. Pendley at 12 over and Brooks Wilkins at 27 over also posted counting scores for West Point. Meanwhile, in the 4A, 5A girls competition, the West Point Lady Warriors were putting together a great performance as well, finishing up as state runner-ups for the second straight season. Brooklyn Sutter led the way for West Point at 5 over par. Charlie Aris was 21 over and Allie Freeman finished at 40 over to post counting scores as well. Individually, Coleman's Will Drake capped his Bearcat career with 2 more great rounds in the 6A boys tournament, starting with a 69 in round 1 and a personal best 64 in round 2. His 36-hole score of 11 under par put him just 1 stroke behind Spain Park's Chase Keyes, earning him state runner-up with honors. Vinemont's Abby Lee was in the field at the 1-3A girls tournament as well, finishing at 25 over 2 rounds to place 5th. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, a look ahead at this weekend's Arley Day Festival, the Tribune's upcoming political debates, and how 2 local schools are preparing to expand. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. First, the Tribune's 2025 debate series is ramping up with several key elections on the horizon, including House District 11 and House District 12, as well as this year's municipal elections. Following the first round of debates, the Tribune is reminding both candidates and voters of the ground rules ahead of the next debates. In short, if one candidate doesn't show up, the other has the stage. The general election for Alabama House District 11 is set for Tuesday, August 26th. The Tribune will host a follow-up debate for that election on Saturday, August 24th. The Cullman Tribune will continue its debate series with the 2025 special election, House of Representatives District 12. The primary election will be held Tuesday, July 15th. The first debate for House District 12 is scheduled for Saturday, July 12th. All candidates are invited and encouraged to attend. The runoff election will be held Tuesday, August 22nd, and the Tribune will hold a debate on Saturday, August 19th. Before the vote of House District 12, municipal elections first take place and face off in the House District 11 on August 26th in the general election. The Tribune will host these elections between August 16th through August 23rd. Once House District 12 is settled, then the general election is set for Tuesday, October 28th. The Tribune will host a series of debates October 18th through the 25th. Candidates are asked to follow a strict set of guidelines, including no advisors inside the room, no electronic devices, and a strong focus on the facts over accusations. The Tribune encourages all candidates to participate, as these forums are designed to give voters a direct, unfiltered look at who's asking for their support. We'll keep you updated on confirmed debate participants and dates as the election season continues. 2 Cullman County schools are set up to receive major facility upgrades. On Wednesday, the Cullman County Board of Education visited campuses in Hanceville and Vinemont to officially break ground on new construction projects. The first stop was Hanceville Middle School, where a $3.3 million addition is underway. The project includes new classrooms, a library, meeting space, and a tornado shelter.
Right.
It will also replace Edmondson Hall, one of the district's oldest buildings. School leaders say this marks a long overdue investment in the Hanceville campus, which has faced infrastructure challenges for years. As student numbers continue to rise, the new space will support that growth, especially as the system transitions Hanceville into separate primary and elementary schools. Next, the board traveled to Vinemont, where the Child Development Center is getting a $2.4 million expansion. The project will add 8 classrooms, each with its own bathroom, along with a storm shelter, and upgrades to the car rider line and parking. Administrators say the improvements will help relieve overcrowding and better serve students with specialized needs. Funding for both projects is coming from a mix of state and grant dollars, and officials say these investments are just the beginning of what's needed to prepare the district for the future. One of North Alabama's most beloved community events is back this weekend, and it's bigger than ever. The 52nd annual Arley Day Festival is happening Saturday, May 17th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Hamner Memorial Park in Arley, with a full day of free, family-friendly fun. Festival goers can enjoy a parade, car shows, tournaments, vendor shopping, kids' attractions, and even a visit from Smokey Bear, all thanks to the Arley Women's Club, who organizes the event each year. This year features over 65 vendors, plus a live 3-on-3 basketball and pickleball tournaments. Kids can enjoy free water slides, games, balloon animals, horseback rides, and even a free bag lunch at the concession stand. The fun kicks off bright and early with a pancake breakfast at the Arley Fire Station from 7 to 8:30 a.m., followed by a parade at 8 a.m. down Highway 41. There will also be more than 20 food vendors, a shaded food court, and a silent auction and giveaway with a Kamado Grill package up for grabs. For the little ones, the United Way tent will be on site to sign kids up under 5 for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, a free book-by-mail program. Organizers say this year's festival is shaping up to be the biggest yet, with expanded activities and a heartfelt mission to give back to the community. For more information about the festival, scan the QR code provided on the flyer or visit the Arley Women's Club page on Facebook. If your home is missing a little extra sparkle, we may have the answer. Meet Niblet, the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Niblet is a 4-month-old domestic short-hair kitten with a soft, silvery tabby coat and a love for toys, towers, and companionship. He's gentle, friendly, and a perfect fit for anyone looking for a therapy or lap cat. The adoption fee is $100 and covers neutering, vaccinations, a vet exam, worming, and microchipping. You can meet Niblet in person at the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 935 Convent Road, Northeast, open weekdays from 9 to 3:30. Contact the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. Stop by and say hello. Niblet and his furry friends are ready to find their forever homes. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and pay our respects to those who lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Randy Butts, 55, of Vinemont, passed away Tuesday, May 13th. A memorial visitation will be held from 4 to 6 p.m. on Saturday, May 17th at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Chloe A. Powell, 95, passed away on Monday, May 12th. Visitation and funeral services will be held Friday, May 16th at Hanceville Funeral Home, with visitation beginning at 11 a.m. and memorial service at noon. Pamela K. Schultz, 70, of Cullman, passed away on Saturday, May 10th. Visitation will be held Thursday, May 22nd from 3 to 4 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home, followed by a Celebration of Life memorial service at 4 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their family and friends. Now here's a look at your weather heading into the end of the week. Today will bring mostly sunny skies with a high near 86. Tonight, clouds return with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 71. On Friday, it stays mostly cloudy and slightly warmer with highs reaching around 87. Friday night, keep an umbrella close. There's a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms as clouds linger and temperatures dip around 70 degrees. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Annabelle House with Cullman Today. Have a great day, Cullman.